Right now, yes, right now. We are live. We are live.
Uh, Steven, did you put mistakes? You mistake?
Uh, in the document, no, but I have my mistakes on my doubts. Here, with I really forgot do that. Sorry.
Okay, you have to do it.
Okay, let me. I my computer is turning up, turn it on, and I gonna do it. Okay. Sorry, we are.
Michael, do you have mistakes?
Yeah, I put it
Yes.
on the document because I can share the screen because I am not my cell phone because my computer break down broke down.
It's broke.
It's broken. Was broken.
I don't know what happened with it.
So who can share the mistakes? Anybody?
You should. No, 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 no.
I have just like three mistakes.
Just three mistakes of which
Yeah.
unit?
Okay. First, in the unit. Okay. Unit 50. Mistake because I couldn't check it because it's not the answer key.
I will be
But
in a little. We'll be back in a
the
little more.
50.2, the point two, yeah, the first point. That is how I didn't understand is if is how far is it or how how far is it to the airport because I didn't understand that, but the rest are good, I think.
What did you write?
What is your what?
What did you write?
I write how far is it to the airport, but I think it's wrong because doesn't sound.
Is what? Is it?
Is it? Yeah.
Sit with T?
How far is it to the
Uh,
airport? But I think is wrong. Is wrong.
and do you have the correct answer?
No, because the answer key isn't able to
Yeah, yeah. So which unit is that?
50.2.2.
Okay. I haven't put more answers because Milton has the book.
Oh.
Oh yeah,
And you
that's
remember the last class? What? Which units do we check? Because I think we
Uh,
check until 40 something.
until
Forty.
49, I think
40.
Really? No, no,
Yeah,
wait. Really?
was 50. I don't know.
I remember that the last unit that we checked was 44.
No, no, but you remember the class when we write in on the board?
Yes, I think. Man, I don't remember how
Yes,
how many units we check the those.
He said, is remember that he said like check your last 5 units, and I think
Yeah,
was the 49. I don't know.
but the
No, man, no, 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 47 or something. Not 49.
okay. Yeah, but like 47 because 49 is I
No, yes,
did it.
49.
The last the last Wednesday we were in 50. Today is 52.
Oh, oh man, because you and Michael and I, we didn't there, man.
Yeah,
How?
I am in unit. I didn't copy yet uh,
And
the unit that.
it's because we have units on Sundays.
Yeah,
So
yeah, yeah, of course.
that's why we have, but that say that if we can share.
I just have like three mistakes, really, or two.
Okay, tell us one.
Okay, let me.
We can mistake, I think.
Continue, and I will. Oh,
Steven, which topic is that mistake?
okay, it's unit 50. So is what is
Questions,
what is what is
questions too.
questions two? Yeah,
Okay.
questions two, and the next one is
And another mistake.
by my side. No, no, no. Let me. No, I don't know. What about you? Which mistakes do you have?
I write one of because I don't know.
I want to ask you about mistakes, but it's not unit mistakes. It's about the something that Milton. It are 25 questions that Milton give us, and really I don't know what if it's good or if it's bad.
Okay.
Of
Show us.
the speaking test.
Yeah, because you remember that even if you have a correct answer, you are wrong because it's not like the book says. I don't know if it's good. Maybe I am wrong, and
Yes, maybe you are.
But
because, for example, here, are you go somewhere, and I put, do you go somewhere? I don't know. Is it wrong? Yes.
you know what?
Yes,
What again? What?
The
it's so
correct
bad
answer is, are you go somewhere? And I put, do you go somewhere?
because in the context they are talking about what is happening right now. So for that reason is with ing.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, you're right. Let me, for example, let me give you, do you work, do you work at the moment? And is, are you working at the moment? Yeah, I know.
Yes.
The same mistake that the last one. I don't know. I don't have too much to show.
Okay, Michael.
Michael is there.
I don't know.
Uh, he
Are
said
you?
that
Oh
he will
yes,
back.
he's going to come back. Yes, he's not there.
Yes, I think.
I, where is
Uh, I wrote some mistakes, but I think we already corrected.
that's the point. I think we with the answer key we have the
And
correction in
with the new
our
units,
and here I have one, but it's in unit 45.
yes.
It is alleged. I don't know how you pronounce that. It's L no
40,
A
45, 45.
45 point 45.1 point 6.
Okay, let me check. Yes, what happened?
Could you have you find find out it?
Yes, I did it, but what was your mistake?
I don't know if it's correct because it is alleged
Alleged? Yes, I think so.
that the man was driving at uh, 1010 1010 uh, miles per hour, miles
An hour.
hour an hour. Yeah, but I don't.
But he's
Is
wrong.
could you what is the correct? Because I
uh,
was
I was, yeah. But
oh no, the man is alleged to drove at
yes.
yeah that's correct.
No, to have
Ah,
been driving.
what?
So what can show the units? Because it's easier because I just have my notebook.
Which unit is?
45.
45.
45.1. And no 45 1.6. Sorry,
What?
45.
45 45.1.6. I the answer is the man is alleged to have been driving.
Yes, I put that.
But why with present perfect? Is that or is present perfect?
No, I think that is in past. Let me check. But
No, it's in present perfect. Have been is present perfect.
but the verb, the principal verb alleged, is in past. So for that reason,
Okay. But what is the relation with?
I don't know. Maybe it's an adjective. I have to check the exercise.
Okay.
Look,
So
come back to the.
Okay. Did you finish?
Yeah, I think that's all.
Okay, Michael. I'm going to show your
Tell
mistakes.
me.
Are these?
Sorry, I can hear.
Are these
It's
your mistakes?
terrible.
Michael,
What
I
are
can.
the that
We
mistakes?
Repeat, please.
Which are the
These
mistakes?
these are the mistakes that Carolina is showing.
Yeah, that's my mistake.
Okay.
So, this. All right. Please, Michael, read your mistakes.
Okay, when I arrived, everybody was full. They had been eating.
Okay, and what is your mistake? This is the
Uh,
correct answer, you know?
yeah, is there where I wait. I
Which is that
forget.
unit?
Is
What was that?
oh, there well. I don't remember what it is, but is there was no. There is they is it isn't there. Is they had be eating is the mistake. And the correction
I
is
can't hear you well.
they
I can hear you. We can hear you. Can't hear you, Michael.
yeah, that's my. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, better.
Yes.
Okay, they, yeah, no, they was being. I have to.
Can you tell me what is the unit?
Yes, it's better.
No, I don't remember. It's like had been in had been in having no. They were is they were eating because is for example when I arrived everybody was sitting around the table with their mouths full in that moment they was eating in that moment no how can I say they in that moment hadn't finished.
Because
You
they
understand?
have the mouth full. For that reason, the situation continue. Yeah.
Yeah, was in the past, but was continuous because it doesn't doesn't pass before that action.
Okay.
But the correction is they were. No, they have been. Oh, they
They
have
were
been? No,
eating.
they,
Yes.
no, yes. Thanks.
I think it could be they have been.
I think
When I arrived, everybody was sitting around the table. I think that is they had been eating.
Which unit is that?
Uh,
I don't find it fast. It's in past, but I don't know where it is. Okay. Have been. I found it is 6.3.
Which? What?
yes.
Is
I can hear you. I can't hear you.
Can you type it? Can you type the unit on the chat, please? Because
can you
No. Okay. So
uh, are you there,
Who?
Michael?
Oh my-
Yeah, my internet is terrible.
which
No.
unit?
Yes.
16.
16. Have to. Okay,
the next or what?
which part? No, no. I have the 16 now. Which part?
16.3.
16 or
16.
16.3.
But I don't have that part. Man. I have 16, but it exercise doesn't appear here.
yes, it's past. It's working.
They were eating. Is a point five or which point
Yeah,
is?
Yes.
yeah, is that part?
They were eating. Let me check again the.
They were eating this.
Oh, you have to pay attention on the grammar, the time, because we have everybody was sitting, so it's in past, but it's continuous. So for that reason, you have to continue with that grammar.
Mhm.
Okay,
Okay.
nice. Yes.
That is that is already correct.
Corrected.
In
So
the last class
this is right.
we corrected.
So this is right. Yes.
No, that is wrong, but I already correct in a class.
Okay. What is the correction?
Is let me see you you are in other place when
Please, Michael.
yeah she can pay her
Correct.
bills and she hasn't
What?
I can hear you, man.
that's the exercise that I'm talking. She can pay her bills. She hasn't got any money.
Oh yes, because
She
it's
can
third
pay,
person. Yes.
yeah, she can pay his bills if she
Okay.
hasn't, if she hasn't, or if she has.
She hasn't.
If she hasn't or haven't, hasn't, yes,
Hasn't.
has it. Sorry,
Don't worry.
because sometimes even if you have she, he, or it, you have because it's not. I don't know how it works.
Michael, continue.
Um, we manage or why or why
Yes.
or what? Sorry.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, we managed to find a manager recommended. We couldn't have find without
That's a mistake, right? We managed to find a restaurant you recommend, but we couldn't.
Have find it without the map.
No, I think is we didn't. No?
No, the verb is found because this is in present, no? So it was found, but we couldn't
Oh yeah,
have
this is
found it.
couldn't have
Right?
is not the modal in the past.
This is right. Or this is your mistake.
using
This is wrong because the verb is in present.
I don't
what is what is the correction? I don't know.
The verb is found, not find.
Yeah,
We couldn't
that's
have found.
found. Yeah, no fine because it's in the past.
Yes.
I really detest my internet.
Yes, me too.
know.
Maybe I am not, but
No, but I hate his internet.
oh, okay. In that case, me too.
Okay. The next is where shall we meet tomorrow? We could go to your house. Is the mistake? And well, I could come to your house. Is the right? And I don't understand why.
Come.
Yes, the answer is come.
No, Carolina, you can see is below. The correction is already
Oh, you
grow.
write the correction behind,
Also,
out under.
Do you have new mistakes?
No, but he didn't understand why.
Okay.
Why could come and not
Where shall we meet
And not
tomorrow?
go.
because it's a meeting, of course.
Because it's a meeting.
You're not
We,
gonna.
because maybe they are in their house now, in that moment.
Oh
So,
yes, you do. Because you say, I don't know. No, yes, he's right.
because you say go when you are going to, for example, a different place. When it's your place, is your house, and you have already a plan. You say come, like come.
Mm.
when you are gonna, like,
Tell me?
do you understand?
Yeah.
Yes. Oh yes.
Well, eh,
Sorry.
okay.
And this is the
The
last one, yes?
next evening from
Oh, okay.
Which is the mistake? I spent a very.
Have gone or have been. So the mistake is have been
yeah. Mm, yeah.
because
That
been.
is the mistake.
Yes, you know.
Because uh,
They maybe were,
we're
uh,
in a plan.
yes.
So,
They are gonna go to a house of a friend, or I don't know,
or yes,
or whatever. So been if they already been there,
Yeah.
if they have something funny there, or I don't know, but they are gonna go to a place. They were gonna go to a place. So
Yes,
you could
because
have
we
gone
have the verb
last
stay.
year.
That is a specific place, so stay. So if you change the place, you are going.
You're
No,
gonna
no
go to
be.
that place to other place.
yes, nice.
Okay.
Inception.
Have
Sorry.
mistake?
No.
Okay. Anyone
I
else?
I write some.
Let us check.
I'm in the first part of the pages. There. Since 48, and that is everything. Every of that are wrong, but I already know what.
Uh,
So you can check what is the
Yes.
mistake.
yes.
So what do you think is the mistake?
All 48 is wrong. Did she? Said is in past.
Exactly. So what is the answer?
She didn't say.
Yes, it's in. Yes, it's like she didn't, and I could say like,
Yes.
like never, never. Okay, the next.
Okay. 48. You choose for the me?
For what be?
Me.
Yes.
Yes, is that's all?
Exactly. But no, but
give me?
it's wrong. It's wrong.
Yes, to give me a hint.
Give me a hint, not to give a hint. A hint to who?
Give me, yes.
Or help me is the other. Some to help me, that is the other. But you know,
The next one is wouldn't.
I think no words.
Because born is not a verb.
Exactly. But no, you are wrong.
Which is that
You are right
40.
because didn't is not the answer,
Okay, so
but it's not. What you say? You say.
were you born there?
Oh yes, that is because you say in negative. You say wasn't or weren't, and
I think that it was a negative because you had the didn't
no, I
so.
put it negative. I do it really wrong. I didn't understand.
Okay.
So it wasn't?
Where? No, where
No, where
the
the verb to be in the past.
So pronounce good.
were you born there?
That yes, were you born there? Oh wait, I need to fix something there. This was my answer. Sorry.
Okay.
Whom? I think that is who does this book belong?
Yes, I think you're right.
Yes? Or
That's who?
Yes, because I put to whom, and that was it's like who does. It's just
And
does.
But
what is the difference between who and whom?
You can use sometimes whom instead of, but not in this position, not in this. Um, how can I tell you this?
who is who?
So it's who, yes, but
No, sorry.
no, wait. Nice.
The
Like,
connection I can hear you.
oh, that whom is just when you have like the plus prepositions, like from, over. In that cases, you can use whom or to whom.
So you use whom when you have a preposition next?
No need to be next in the same sentence, in the same question.
Okay. So in this case is this book. This or
No,
what?
just who, not whom,
Okay.
because we don't have the preposition.
Why
Thanks.
did you fall for
Oh, is
man, I don't know why that is wrong.
yes, that is wrong. That is wrong.
What did you for
Yes, look at. This book belongs.
Ah, so okay, because I haven't do that unit.
Mm, okay.
Just remember that this is questions one.
What did you fall for?
Oh, what did you fall for? That is,
Is that wrong? Yes.
yes, that is wrong.
Oh man, that's I don't know. What did you?
It's really, really.
You?
Is when? I don't know.
Mm,
You.
Oh, no, I don't know.
But the answer begins with what?
yes.
So what? What makes you? No. What
Mm-mm.
is with do? We have to use the do or not?
Yes. What did?
What?
I give you almost the answer.
What?
It's really, really. It's almost nothing, man.
Maybe the mistake is in the preposition.
So in that case, what could be? No, that is not the.
Over or on?
Why? Which of that two? Choose one.
Uh, over.
Yes, it's over.
This?
Exactly, it's over.
Why? It means that you
Fall
fall
for is
in
like
something on the floor. I don't know.
exactly like if I write what did you fall for? I'm looking for a reason,
Yes.
and I am just asking why or what
Over what? Yes.
over what.
Uh,
You know,
okay.
I am looking for the reason. I'm looking for what the thing.
Yes. For
Just
that reason, I asked if
fall over.
what was the first.
Okay.
Just the preposition, but you know that the preposition change almost everything.
Yes.
And the last, I think, yes, that is my last.
Begins with from or with.
I don't know. No, not begin doesn't begin with from, but you need to use from.
So it begins with who or with what?
Yes, like a question. My problem was that you know, I put the wrong order.
Ah, the mistake is in the order.
Exactly. It's not words. It's the order.
Whom did you borrow this money from?
Yes, that is one of the answers.
Yes. Oh, good, good, very good.
Or you can say so the only one difference between the both differences the both answers is just you can put this money or it and no one.
Okay, just change the
Sometimes you
subject.
can change the subject to don't repeat, doesn't repeat, you
Puta. A tomar esta.
know. What happened? So
Sorry.
how was your life? Nah. So guys, someone else have mistakes? Steven or so
No, I don't have
What is
any.
the correction of this?
um oh, the other mistake is who, sorry.
Is who did you borrow this money from?
Exactly.
Or else it's
Because the original was who, not
so
because I
you put
no, no, but
the
the
preposition
not because
in at the end.
Yes, always, always, always at the end. in that question. For example, who live you with?
Do you live with?
Who do you live with?
You live with. Yeah, live with. But the preposition is always at the end part.
Okay.
So what?
Okay.
You want to play Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? Or no?
Yes.
No, I prepared that for yesterday, but because I didn't have a volunteer, I can use it.
But Johanny has mistakes, no? I saw
Oh,
something there.
right, but I don't know. Because if we check just the mistakes without him, I don't know if it makes sense.
Yes.
But
Not because I don't want, because supposedly he needs to be here to correct to talk.
the transition.
Oh, let's go to talk about the vocabulary of the video
Yes.
if you want.
Yes.
Vocabulary of what?
Of the video. You see that
Vocabulary of the video of symbols, values, and that.
Ah, yes, yes, yes. Teach me.
But have you seen the video
Just the
of,
first one. Just the first one.
yeah, the woman who speaks like a parrot, fast parrot. Yeah, but it has we
But to
supposed to
talk
talk.
about that topic, we need a situation or something to
But I don't
to
know if
give
we
our
go to
opinion.
talk if we got to talk about the 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 topic of the video, just the vocabulary, because we are Milton says that the vocabulary. So
Okay, so
I
tell us your vocabulary, your new vocabulary.
okay. First is uh, dart,
Dark,
Dart. The
dart
dart.
with T. The same
uh,
dart,
dart.
but without key and without key.
K.
Yeah, and
How do you spell
K
that? How do you spell that?
DART.
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 Uh,
And heritage,
heritage. Yes, I know that.
uh, passed passed down.
Is a phrasal verb or
Yeah, yeah, it's a phrasal verb. A phrasal verb to sprung up.
what does it mean?
What does that mean?
Sprung up is like when you forget something important, or not important, but you forget something. You just spring up something.
Skip.
Yeah, like
Skip.
skip. Yeah, that.
So let's watch the video and
Let me
I'm looking for a word. You watch
unknown.
this video? A word.
let me.
The word?
Yes.
Uh,
Cállate. What is convey?
convey.
Convey.
I was looking for that word, and it's like it could be like share information, like transmitir. I don't know if it's,
Just like to
but
give.
conveyor is like a person who who
To
pick
give. Who can
have
give.
who, I don't know. This is, don't pay me attention.
Let's do something.
Uh,
Carol is
oh,
gonna show us the video And if we don't know a word or an expression, we're going to look up and share what is the meaning. Okay? Yes or no?
Yes.
From
So someone has
the
the translator or not?
Yes.
Yeah, I have the translator.
I
Okay,
cannot
so Steven is gonna give us the answer,
The answer is in your heart.
I
the
can
meaning.
The meaning.
Two.
Okay, okay.
Continue. Continue.
do you hear?
No.
No.
It has a lag, but yes.
You look right. Or maybe you just dart across the street shouting, "Hey, I'm walking here." No matter what you do in this situation, it's going to depend on culture. Now, you may be thinking, how can something like crossing the street be a cultural phenomenon? Isn't culture like opera and galas and fancy art openings with tiny
What is this?
Or do
It's like I look for that, and it's like, for example, like appetizer when you are in a meet, and to start the meeting, they give you that. It's hors d'oeuvre.
But
It's for French, like bon appetit.
Yeah, I think
Ah,
this is French. This is French.
yes, yes.
okay.
Good, man. Thank you.
Yeah, it's just a meet to begin the.
culture is your heritage, traditions that have been passed down for generations, like
Continue.
What? What?
16 parties. The fact is, all of these things, state crossings, fine arts, and traditional rites of passage, they are all part of culture.
A good intro.
Culture is the way that non-material objects like
Oh,
action, language, and knowledge come together with
What?
material objects to form a way of life. You can basically break culture down into two components, things and ideas. When you're crossing the road, you can see markers of your culture in the things around you, the street signs, the width of the road, the speed and size.
What is
It's like the size of the road. You are waiting for. You are asking. Wait. It's like a size.
Cars, this is a material culture, the culture of things. Books, buildings, food, clothing, transportation. It can be everything from iconic monuments like the Statue of Liberty to something as simple as a crosswalk sign that counts down how many seconds you have to cross the street. But a lot of the culture that's happening with crossing the street is non-material too. The interpretation of red because our culture has assigned red as a symbol for stop and green for go. And if you grew up in a country where cars drive on the right side of the road, it's made up of the intangible creations of human society, values, symbols, customs, ideals. Instead of the Statue of Liberty, it's the idea of liberty and what it means to be free. For our purposes as sociologists, we'll mainly be focusing on the second type of culture and its three main elements: symbols, and norms. Symbols include anything that carries a specific meaning that's recognized by people in a culture, like a stop sign or a gesture. If I do this, you probably know that I mean hold on a sec. Nonverbal gestures like this are a form of language, which is itself a symbolic system that people within a culture can use to communicate. Language is more than just the words you speak or write, and it's not just a matter of English or French or Arabic. The type of language you use in one cultural setting may be entirely different than what you'd use in another. Take how you talk to people online. New linguistic styles have sprung up that convey meaning to other people online because of internet culture. See, there's one right there. If you're internet fluent, me saying because and then a noun makes perfect sense as a way of glossing over a complicated explanation. But if you're not familiar with that particular language, it just seems like bad grammar. Whether it's written, spoken, or nonverbal, language allows us to share the things that make up our culture. And one view of language is that it not only lets us communicate with each other, but that it also affects how people within a culture see the world around them. This theory, known as the Sapir-Whorf hypothesis, argues that a person's thoughts and actions are influenced by the culture cultural lens created by the language they speak. Let's go to the thought bubble to see an example of the Sapir-Whorf hypothesis in action. What gender is the moon? For English speakers, this question might just conjure images of the man in the moon, but in many languages, nouns have genders, and in some languages, the moon is feminine, like the Spanish La Luna, but in others, the moon is masculine, like the German Der Mond. And this affects how Spanish and German people perceive the moon. In one study, Spanish and German people were asked to rate objects which were gendered in their language with reference to certain traits, like is the moon beautiful, is the moon rugged, is the moon forceful. The study found that for those whose language used a masculine article, objects were more strongly associated with stereotypically masculine traits, like forceful. Another study found that when a name was assigned to an object and the name matched the gender of the word for it, it was easier for people to remember the name. Like Maria Moon tended to be remembered more readily by Spanish speakers than by German speakers. Thanks, Thought Bubble. Now, I should mention that the Sapir-Whorf hypothesis is one that researchers are divided on. Benjamin Lee Whorf, the American linguist who helped shape this theory, did his original research on indigenous languages like Hopi and Inuit. And since then, anthropologists have argued that some of his findings don't hold up. For example, Whorf famously claimed because the Hopi language describes time differently, the Hopi people, but anthropological evidence about the Hopi people suggests otherwise. And Whorf's study led to a strange and false stereotype that the Hopi people, quote, have no sense of time. Sociology is an evolving field, and academic disagreements like this are just one reason that we study language and how it shapes our society. But if language helps us communicate, shape, and pass on culture, the next element of culture is what helps us organize culture into moral categories. Values are the cultural standards that people use to decide what's good or bad, what's right or wrong. They serve as the ideals and guidelines that we live by. Beliefs, by contrast, are more explicit than values. Beliefs are specific ideas about what people think is true about the world. So, for example, an American value is democracy, while a common belief is that a good political system is one where everyone has the opportunity to vote. Different cultures have different values, and these values can help explain why we see different social structures around the world. Western countries like the United States tend to value individualism and stress the importance of each person's own needs, whereas Eastern countries like China tend to value collectivism and stress the importance of groups over individuals. These different values are part of why you're more likely to see adults in the US living separate from their parents, and more likely to see multi-generational households in China. Cultural values and beliefs can also help form the guidelines for behavior within that culture. These guidelines are what we call norms, or the rules and expectations that guide behavior within a society. So giving up your seat for an elderly person? Great. Picking your nose in public? Gross. These are two ways of talking about norms. A norm simply relates to what we think is normal, whether something is either culturally accepted or not. And we have three main types of norms. The first are what we call folkways. Folkways are the informal little rules that kind of go without saying. It's not illegal to violate a folkway, but if you do, there might be ramifications or what we call negative sanctions. Like if you walk onto an elevator and stand facing the back wall instead of the door, you won't get in trouble, but other people are going to give you some weird looks. And sometimes breaking a folkway can be a good thing and score you some positive sanctions from certain groups. Like your mom might ground you for getting a lip ring, but your friends might think it's really cool. Another type of norm are mores, are more official than folkways and tend to be codified or formalized as stated mores are standing backwards in the elevator might make you the opposite. You'll probably get fired if you come into work topless because there are strict rules about what kinds of clothing, or lack thereof, are appropriate for the workplace. Hawaiian shirts? Probably not. No shirt? You're fired. But mores aren't universal. You may get fired for showing up at work without a shirt, but men can lay on the beach shirtless or walk down the street with no problem. For women, these norms are different. In the United States, cultural norms about women's bodies and sexuality mean that it's illegal for women to go topless in public. But then in parts of Europe, social norms are more lax about nudity, and it's not uncommon for women to also be shirtless at the beach. The last type of norm is the most serious of the three. Taboo. Taboos are the norms that are crucial to a society's moral center, involving behaviors that are always negatively sanctioned. Taboo behaviors are never okay, no matter the circumstance, and they violate your very sense of decency. So, killing a person, taboo or not. Your first instinct might be to say that yes, killing is awful. But while most cultures agree that life is sacred and murder should be illegal, it's not always considered wrong. Most societies say it's okay to kill in times of war or in self-defense. So what is a taboo? Cannibalism, incest, and child molestation are common examples of behavior that we see as taboo. Yes, you can kill someone in self-defense, but if you pull a Hannibal Lecter and eat that person, you're going to jail. whether it started out as self-defense or not. So don't do that. Ever. Norms like these and many others help societies function well, but norms can also be a kind of constraint, a social control that holds people back. Some norms can be bad, like ones that encourage unhealthy behavior, like smoking or binge drinking, but not all.
What is binge?
Some norms can be bad, like
What is binge?
What is
Please.
Danny? What is
I have no idea.
You don't know?
ones that encourage unhealthy behavior, like smoking or binge drinking. But not all norms have clearly defined moral distinctions, like the way a culture's emphasis on competition pushes people towards success, but also discourages cooperation. And that's the tricky thing about culture. Most of the time, you don't notice the cultural forces that are shaping your thoughts and actions because they just seem normal. That's why sociologists study culture. We can't notice whether our values and our norms are good or bad unless we step back. The analytical eye of a sociologist. Today we learned what culture is and the difference between material and non-material culture. We learned about 3 things that make up culture: symbols.
Okay, nice. So you don't have more questions?
I write all the words that I didn't understand.
Did you see the
The second video?
yes?
Which video?
The second
I
one.
didn't
No.
really. She made a second one video.
Is that the second one?
Yeah,
I didn't.
No, I didn't.
I didn't too.
I
Either.
didn't.
Neither do I.
I didn't either.
I think it's good. It's good if we tag me on the video for the copyright.
Uh,
Sometime.
yeah.
We had Brian and Angie. We have 2 more people.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes,
It's
no.
Brian.
Great.
Who else? Brian and Angie?
Yes.
Let's check your mistakes.
Oh yes, we can take advantage this time. We already have 1 hour 2 minutes. Maybe.
Yeah.
I am looking this. And it's 1 hour 2 minutes. 3 minutes. 3 minutes.
22.
22.
Or Brian, do you have mistakes?
Brian, do you have mistakes?
Did you put those mistakes on the document or don't you?
I didn't see his name.
He-
So
No, I didn't put anything. Brian, can you hear me?
he didn't put them.
He wrote on the chat because sorry I checked the link a few minutes ago.
Oh, he checked
Okay.
the link a few minutes ago. The link of the Hangouts. I'm gonna write if he has mistakes. Oh. He's gone. He has gone. What is that sound?
Which sound?
I heard a zzz.
Oh,
Yeah.
maybe it's my. I don't know how do you say lavadora.
Washing machine. Washing machine.
Washing machine? I don't know.
Yeah, I think so, but I'm not sure about it.
I think it's washing
Okay,
machine.
okay.
But you think I'm gonna pick.
Did you wash the
Yeah, it's washing machine.
Washing machine, man.
Washing machine.
Ryan. Osa.
Brian, can you listen to us? Move your head.
move your hands or something?
Move something.
Are you alive? Are you an alien? I don't know. He didn't answer. He didn't move.
It's
Are you a robot?
He's not
We
making
are-
any movement. Right, you have mistakes.
I can see Carolina. I can see that.
All of us.
It's so little the letter, so I can.
I have a lot of mistakes. The occupied page must be. Angie has mistakes.
Carolina is laughing.
Let's try Angie. Angie has mistakes.
Yep. Brian, come, go, come.
Angie has mistakes, so we are going to check.
Oh, about the unit, what?
26.
Or 36? No, 32, 40. 40.
From 29 because the first one is already corrected.
So from 30 or from.
From 29.3, I think so.
No,
Or,
but
no, yeah.
he's already solved. I think 30.
So from 30, yeah.
Oh, I don't have 30 in this notebook. Fuck. And yes, I have 2 notebooks.
Can you zoom, please? Because we are blind.
Carolina is easier. Control mass. Control plus. I don't know.
Control plus, yes.
30.1. He hasn't said yet. So maybe coming to see us on Saturday. So that is wrong. Yeah, I suppose.
Could?
No, that is not the problem. The problem is that not is the model. I think the problem is the verb.
The verb? Let me check.
I think it's not might be. It's might. Just might. So in that case, it's come. Because he hasn't said yet. Tom might
come to see us?
No, Tom might come to see us on Saturday.
Tom might come to see us. But is this right or we are just guessing?
I'm gonna look right now. Wait. I'm looking.
30.
Oh, I found it. Yes, we are right.
Yes?
He might come on Saturday. Yes, that was the problem. That's what the problem. Oh, down. There. He might come on Saturday.
Okay, 30.3.1.2.
Point
That's
three.
great.
Okay. I'm not free this evening, but I might meet you tomorrow.
The mistake is in might, or something is missing.
No, I think it's might because I have might.
Yes, it's that. So I
Maybe the
say
problem
that
is after.
here.
That's great, Jay.
Be able, maybe?
Yes.
I might be able to meet you tomorrow. Yes.
Yes.
Yes,
Okay.
it's to meet, right?
Be able to meet you tomorrow. 31, wait, 31.
Nobody help me.
There was nobody to help me. I have to do everything by myself.
I had in past because there was.
Yes. Yes, because it was in past, yes. Was nobody to help me. What happened?
I have no idea.
No, I
Don't
did
ask.
corrective at the same time. Okay, so
31.2. 7. A man was injured in the accident, but he doesn't have to go to the hospital because it wasn't serious.
He didn't have. was
Yes,
serious.
no? Yes, in past.
Yes, he didn't because it was injured.
Because
Yes.
it wasn't serious, so it wasn't necessary, so it doesn't have.
Oh, yes, it didn't have to.
Señor.
You say, sir. In English, sir.
Sir, yes.
You say, sir.
Sorry for that, man. I forgot that my microphone was turning on.
Was on.
Was on.
Was on? Was on? Yes. So just
That sounds like say Joker in Spanish. Okay, continue. 1.3. 4.
I have that mistake.
Julia wears glasses. Julia wears glasses. She had to wear glasses since she was very young.
I don't have that.
Maybe must, and instead of hat too. I don't know. I'm gonna check.
Julia wears glasses. She had to wear glasses.
Oh no, wait.
Oh
I-
yes, she had had.
No. There is another thing. It is missing something. It has had, yes.
Must wash these tomatoes.
Because she Julia wears glasses. She has had to wear.
Why?
Why? Because
Because it's
all
something
over,
that could
because
use.
since she was very young, that is an obligation for her. Yes, like me.
Yes
Uh,
and not.
no, yes, I don't know how to Like,
This is past perfect. So it's a situation that happened in the past but continues in the present. So she
no, but
still
the
wearing
has
glasses.
is in present perfect.
Yes, I
She
know,
has
but
had.
this topic is with something in the past, but it's still in the present.
Yes. Wait. No, it's just about have to and must. The models
Yes,
between both. Yes. In this case, it's just the present perfect of the have to.
because we have since.
Yes, but it's like a
It
model,
says
like an
yes.
obligation. You know, must like an obligation.
Ah, yes, it's an obligation.
So the thing is had to is for
She
like
has
must.
to,
You know,
had
the
to,
difference
yes.
of when use must and when use has to or have to. Okay, yeah.
Could you repeat that? Sorry, I couldn't
Pay
hear you.
attention.
Oh, the topic is must and have to.
Yeah, could no, just repeat the last part. I couldn't hear you.
Oh, that in this case is like an obligation, you know, because must and have to you use like an obligation, yes.
Yeah.
So in this case, just change that is the present perfect. Has
Oh,
had to.
Brian has written the mistakes on the chat.
Ah, okay. Oof. You need 7.
I
You need
forgot.
to come back to the origin. Oh, but I don't know if how many time how much time do you think we can have or
I think we finished with Angie, Brian.
I can hear you. How much?
We finished with Angie.
Yes.
With Angie? Okay. Okay. So 32.1?
We mustn't.
Yes, I can use my other note.
You repeat half. They
Mustn't
have
wash.
already been washed. Without the second half.
Oh, yes. Yes, because it says they have been washed.
Yes, it's just they have already been washed.
Yes, they've already been washed. It's just that.
The mistake is half.
Oh no, the mistake is in the mustn't.
We mustn't. Yes.
Yes, she got 2 mistakes. The mistakes in
Ah, okay.
have and the mistake
So in
must.
that case, could be needn't.
We needn't, yes, because it's not necessary. It's your decision.
Mm-hmm.
Must is for obligations, Angie.
Hadn't.
Because hadn't is different.
If you are talking about have to and must, I have the answer, but I don't know why.
Didn't. You use didn't when it's not necessary to do it, but you can do it if you want. So you have to use that because have is to possess, to have. Like it's not an obligation, it's not a necessity, it's not.
Uh,
Yes.
we have two possible answers, or
Yes, because
what is she saying?
when you use needn't, you can use have to. You can use have not. Sorry.
We were for
What happened? What
Sorry.
I
Okay.
I didn't hear nothing. I didn't hear anything.
So this is the mistake, right? You have to
Yes,
use
that was
not,
a mistake.
not, and the verb to be, because you are talking about to stay, not the action. So you don't have to. Brian,
Tell me.
can you? No, Osa.
Oh,
what a pity.
Osa, can you hear me, Brian? Osa?
I think that
I think that
no.
he can't.
Yes, it's
He
Yes,
he
I
said
am
that
guessing. I am guessing.
He has
his
to.
internet is
Oh,
bad.
Angie
He
says
said
that the
that.
last one. Oh, Angie put the other option.
go to the comment, please.
If it's possible.
Wait, where? But she's asking, or
Yes, she's asking. She's asking.
we have to check the exercise because I have forgotten that part.
That is passive, man.
No, look. It's done.
What happened?
My cell phone. Something happened with my cell phone. YouTube stopped to work.
But maybe yes. Wait. Mhm.
Look.
Ah, yes.
No, yes, Carolina, you're right, but this is passive, so in another context, it's possible.
But in this context,
No.
But you have this. You have this.
I know. But it could be possible, I know, but could be possible. So I don't say that for this context, but it's a possibility. To write, we were born. We were warned.
we are. Is we are. Yes, I
So
remember
the
the
original,
unit in the book says that you can't do that. Is we in present the verb to be and the next verb is in past.
but in the passive, you can use is or was, the verb to be in general. Just change the context, no?
So see you guys. My cell phone is about to die. Um,
Okay.
I don't know what happened with it. Yes, what happened with it?
I hope Danny go.
I think we can finish now, right?
Really?
Yes,
Oh,
I think yes, because there is nobody, and we already check the units.
yeah.
Okay,
So
bye
thank
guys.
you for the people of YouTube. I shared the
Thank
title
you.
of the video that we saw in
Yes.
the commentaries because I can share the link. So you can check that in YouTube because we have one person look at us if you don't know. So I shared that because he asked what was the class, so I just put the name of the video. And yes, and we hope that you were looking our videos tomorrow. No, tomorrow we have 3 classes, yes, with
Yes.
volunteers. So you can check that on YouTube, subscribe to the channel, and bye. Say bye. Say bye.
Goodbye.